Hello, beautiful souls. How y'all doing? If you're new here, welcome. I'm Brainy, and this is Brainy Twin Gemini, where we talk about spiritual health and fitness, the law of attraction, manifesting your dreams into miracles, divine love, twin soul love, Vedic connection, soulmate love, however you resonate this beautiful, dynamic love journey we are on. Congratulations to the 5 lucky viewers of last week's draw. Please look in the description box and the comments and to see if your name is there. And I'm running this for an indefinite period of time. So if you want a free personalized message, if you're a new sub, just hit the subscribe, like, and comment. And if you're an existing sub, just like and comment. So good luck to all you beautiful, beautiful souls. One thing I do want to say is I haven't forgotten about all the personalized messages that I have to do. As I've said a number of times, I've got a few key projects I'm working on at work, and I just have to get through this week. The projects will be in completion, but I'm going to try and deliver some messages within the next 24 to 48 hours, bearing in mind the energy always has to be right, always has to be high vibe. So I'm going to be doing a Twin Flame Collective message today as it resonates for divine feminine and divine masculine energy. And I'm going to start with the divine masculine energy. The card's already there. I do 4 cards, being my birth number, and the cards I strictly do out of my own entertainment because the cards always resonate with the collective energy, and it's just uncanny how these cards come out. So I'm going to go over the message for the masculine. So it all resonates with one another. Very, very connected telepathically. And the masculine can feel and hear your thoughts, feminine energy. They're balancing their energy in nature. And as a result of that, their intuition is amplified. And it's going through, I want to say the roof, it's on steroids right now. Nature is one of the most beautiful elements just to set your mind free and enjoy the moment of now. And when you do, your intuition, I find, kicks in, and your inner guide, which is your intuition, your voice, gives you very, very, very powerful messages. And what led the masculine out to nature is to balance the energy, because there was some instability in the recent days because of this self-worth that they continue to wrestle with, and that's what you're meant to heal in each other. There's a lot of things like trauma, and the trauma leads to these self-doubt, self-worth challenges. So they're getting out there, and when they're getting out there, they're feeling it and they're hearing it. They feel very, very, very connected to you. That's why this is coming out. We are triggering each other, and when they're out in nature, they're realizing that this is a past life connection. There's a lot of wisdom coming to this masculine energy, and this wisdom, it's source, God, universe, however you resonate, is pushing them to believe in themselves, to love themselves, but they are really truly pushing them in the right direction. And they just want you to know that it's very difficult for them too. And the reason why is you've ratted their soul, and they're terrified, and they're a bit of a mess. And that's why they're getting out into nature, because you rattle each other's soul. What do? It's like you're waking each other up. And when you go through that forced awakening, it is scary. And it's terrifying. And, but they're doing the right things. They just want you to know that it's difficult for them. This is one of the things that I can't believe. And it's communication, and it's the 5th chakra, and the 5th chakra is the throat chakra. And just before I flip this card, I just said communication. Like I feel the energy, and then the card always resonates with the energy. It's crazy. But it's obviously located in the throat area. It governs the thyroid gland, lungs, vocal cords, bronchial apparatus, and metabolism. It is the center of expression, communication, and judgment. When developed, it improves our ability to communicate. And I feel like when the masculine is out in nature, their intuition is ramping up, and it is truly giving them that courage to express and communicate with you. And they truly do, and I love it. I feel like, the triggers was here. We're triggering each other. I think it's right there, yeah. And it could be because you may be overthinking feminine energy. And sometimes when you have self-doubt, it triggers other, because you're so energetically connected. We all are. We are energy. This world is energy. Everything is energy. And because you're so, I want to say, connected by unconditional love and at the soul level, you really do trigger. You trigger healing, but you also trigger certain energies within each other. And I feel like maybe feminine, the masculine can feel you overthinking. You're very connected telepathically, and the masculine can feel, some sense of, I want to say, doubt. So they can feel that. They have like extreme appreciation for you. If you look at this picture of appreciation, it's beautiful. It's like almost a queen, a goddess. They have like the utmost appreciation for you and your entry into their life, because they're starting to realize, like, their intuition, their inner guide, they're starting to follow that voice. And that voice is telling them that you came in to change, I guess, to change the evolution of their, I want to say, their physical life here on earth. And that is dealing with trauma, getting to a destination of self-love. And they have the utmost appreciation for you. Sometimes when you're in physical separation, again, you get lost in the vortex of overthinking, and you get angry. It's natural. But you're truly not angry with your twin. That is just the release of trauma and certain egoic obstacles that you need to overcome. But they do have appreciation for you. And victory here, number 28. Love that number, 28, victory. Communication, victory. Ultimately, there is victory in this journey. But you have to rely on your voice, your inner guide, your gut. I'm merely just a messenger. It's a difficult journey, and there's so many, I want to say, detours out there with people that proclaim they know what this journey and this destination is about, and they have zero or little clue. And I want to say they're snake, I don't know that saying, snakes and wolves in sheepskin, yeah. They're coming across like they know anything. They have no knowledge of it. They've had zero, just piggyback off of the knowledge of others, and they make it sound very convincing. When I was in the journey of physical separation, I think I listened to it like a couple times, and I'm like, this is just pure shenanigans, because this has always been my navigation on the journey, pen to paper, and I received divine messages. Hence the reason it's a gift, and it's meant to be given, and I'm giving it back to you. So just be careful of those detours out there. I love these two. So I do too, for the last two, because my beautiful soul, my twin soul, our souls, his birth number is 2. So I always like to end it with 2. and it body and soul and beautiful uncaging, and I love these so much. So body and soul exactly resonates with the balancing nature, just restoring that harmonious balance within the body and the soul. We fail sometimes to nourish our temples, take care of our temples. Our temples houses our soul. So it's very important to, nourish that body as well. And that's exactly what the masculine is doing. And as a result of them balancing, there's this beautiful uncaging of the heart. It's opening up. It's opening up to, the gifts and the appreciation. It's uncaging, and it's been locked up for so long. They've been protecting their heart because they don't want to get hurt. They feel like sometimes it's too good to be true. And so they're unraveling and uncaging, and that light is shining, and it's radiating and shining for you. They always love you. They can never get you out of their heart and their head, never. And it's perplexing, to them. It's like, why can't I get this soul, this beautiful person out of my heart and my head? It's because they're not meant to. And there's this denial, this sense of denial, and it usually stems from the self-worth and or the rejection, the fear of rejection. But they're uncaging, they're opening up, and they truly want, I feel like this communication is coming. And I've been saying that for quite some time. It's like, I always say, take what resonates. If I say communication, it could be for one person, it could be for 100, it could be for 1,000, it could be for however many. Like I said, this is a journey. We all have a different genetic blueprint, and we all navigate at different times on the path. I'm merely just here to help you understand what this path is about. These are 2 messages for you if you want to read them. But if you're new, I believe in signs and synchronicities. I believe when you come into each other, you awaken and you're aware of these signs and synchronicities, and there are no coincidences in life. Everything is sent to you in divine time. And and if you're aware of it, it is absolutely a message for you. Don't go looking for it, But if you're not, like, you're aware, but you're not aware. So it's not like you're looking, you just glance over at the clock and it's 11:11, or, it's just those kind of crazy things. But I feel like these little divine messengers, nature's messengers, they come at the divine time as well. And the masculine totem message, animal message for today is number 29. And it's giraffe spirit, beautiful, beautiful. And see the big picture. And that's exactly it. The masculine does see the big picture as they're out in nature, kicking and ramping up their intuition, and it's uncaging that heart. And I love it all so very much. So what are these 2 beautiful messages for you today? I can't believe this. The love that emanates from my beloved's heart is the light that stems from mine of God, Gaddis. Through each other we become one. I give thanks for the endless blessings, and that is you. Definitely resonates with appreciation. The love is emanating from their heart, always has been. That never has stopped. It is confusing because it is a roller coaster ride of emotions. And lastly, try to look at things more from a feeling level. What is your heart saying? If you look at life purely through logic, you will always get to a point where it seems to make no sense. True wisdom and understanding resides in the heart, and that's exactly it. Thinking woman. It's, try to look at things that more like with your heart. Your heart is a navigation GPS, I want to say, system on this journey. And if you look purely through logic, it will not make sense. Follow the voice of your heart and always keep the faith. You came to each other for a reason. So that's masculine energy. What is feminine energy today? Beautiful, beautiful feminine energy. So exactly resonates with like the actual, I want to say the energy of the Twin Flame Collective, because you are very connected telepathically in the 5D. And sometimes you're not conscious of it, or you are conscious of it. It's higher consciousness. Your souls are coming together in a different dimension. And you may feel like it could be in dreams. It could be, you just feel like you wake up when you're in your awake state, and you're like, I feel like I was speaking with, my twin, my divine masculine. Chances are you were. You just like, there's a sense of familiarity, if that makes any sense. I'm going to go over a few things here. 5D connection with your divine masculine. And for some of you, I feel like you're confused. And I felt this even before, these cards fall out. They fall out exactly how they're meant to fall out. You're just confused. I feel like you're getting conflicting information from someone or like something. It could be yourself. You're overthinking, and it's frustrating, and I don't know, it's because you come into the most beautiful unconditional love of a lifetime in the physical, and then you get physically separated, and it hurts like a lot. And the only thing you want is to be in the arms of your divine masculine. It's one of those things that it's just letting go. And there's an art to letting go. Sometimes we have to just let go and just trust and have faith. But I feel like some of you are doubting it, that this is your divine masculine, and this is a message to give you confirmation that it is, that this is your sacred union. Because I feel like there is some doubt. There's strong triggers right now, and energetic triggers, and even though they can be uncomfortable, they actually invoke the healing process. So very good. If you're having doubts, this is confirmation for you. You may need it today, and you are very, very connected. Daydreaming, I want to say constantly, of a life that you will have together. You will have this life together if you endeavor the path the way you're meant to. There's no force that can reckon with your love or destroy it. Sometimes we destroy it ourselves, but there's no one interference that could ever sever the bond that you share. So you're daydreaming about your future life. And honestly, when I was in physical separation from my twin, I used to daydream, manifest all sorts of wonderful things. Walking in the beach, like just silly things. And every single thing that I was daydreaming about came true. Almost every single thing. So keep manifesting. Keep that love in your heart. Removing toxic people from my life. Toxic people in my life, exactly. That's one of those things. It's, it's hard to do. I ended friendships of 37 years. I had family living with me. I asked them to leave. In your heart of hearts and your soul of souls what needs to be done. And the reluctance to do so is just blocking any momentum forward. You can do everything in a loving way. You're a princess and a goddess and a queen, and you're just such a nurturing, beautiful soul that you don't want to hurt people. Nobody does. But you can just say in a loving way, just want to spend some time by myself. I'm working on myself. And if things are meant to be, then they will be in the future. You can do everything in a loving way, I love this. Our love flows through our soul energetically and effortlessly. Absolutely. I want to say when you came into each other in the physical, it was just the most natural evolution of two souls and beings. And it's just, everything is so natural and flawless. It's pure, raw, and vulnerable. And it's absolutely that. This exactly resonates with what I was saying. I know we are twin flames, but I am confused. This is a journey of confusion, I would say most of the time. And this confusion causes anxiety. You just have to trust your heart. You know, let that be your GPS. And I hear and feel you telepathically. So that kind of just resonates with the masculine. They can hear you, you can hear them. You know, I firmly believe in this. I've heard thoughts of my masculine when we were in physical separation many times. And I journal everything. There's my journals right there. And then I went back to him after we came back into physical reunion. And it's uncanny. Like even now, it's like something as simple as like I would be thinking about like making an omelet for breakfast, for example, not saying it out loud. And then he would go, do you want me to make us an omelet? It's like, it's just too much, like how connected we are. But I feel like there is like a bit of anxiety. And you may need to balance your energy, get to that harmonious balance of yin and yang energy, feminine and masculine energy. There's a lot of, I want to say, spiritual traps out there as it relates to energy and all of this stuff. I have a phenomenal video on feminine and masculine energy and twin flame traps in general. I'm going to put it in this video. Watch it. It will change, because I feel like some of you may be falling into these traps that are out there. And if you fall down and you get into that rabbit hole, sometimes it's really hard to climb out of it. So if you can, watch it, but balancing. I have Goddess of the Moon, and I feel like I don't follow the moons. I always know when one's coming, a full moon, because I can't sleep for days before, and then I look and it's like, oh, there's a full moon. But I feel like I think there was one that just passed a couple days ago. I feel like you released a lot. You purged, you let go, and you're just leaving the past behind. So as a result, all of this, you know, you've come to this, I need to do this. And that full moon energy helped you come to this. And sometimes, like, I don't know, full moon, it doesn't affect me, but I see it affect other people. It affects animals too. They get like just irrational, angry. I don't know why it does it, the full moon. It just makes people behave like poorly. So you may be around that as well. And that's the toxicity and the low vibration. But ultimately, you are a goddess, a princess, and a queen, an empress, however you resonate, and you shall be treated as such. Hence, getting rid of this. Because some people are sucking, they're energy vampires, and they're sucking the life right out of you. And if you do, there's many doors that open, you know? Sometimes we get lost in what the masculine is doing. Oh, they're in a karmic relationship. Oh, they look happy. Oh, blah, blah, blah. You know what? Like I always say, things aren't always what they seem. So even though they may look happy, it's not their destiny. That's not their fate. It's a karmic lesson that still needs to be learned. When I was in physical separation, I wrote thousands of pages on messages, and I didn't know that my beautiful soul was with a karmic, and that was for my own protection. If I did, I don't know where my navigation would have taken me. My GPS, my internal GPS, I don't know where it would have taken me. That was strictly for my own protection. I didn't go on and look at his face, like any social media, none of that. I wasn't interested. I just felt like I had a very powerful messenger myself that provided messages, and I followed those messages to the T. Sometimes deviated, but if you do, the door's open, and we get so consumed about what our other, like the other half of our soul is doing, our twin, that we fail to look at our own indiscretions. It works both ways. It truly, truly does. So those doors will open, and I feel these two here, spirit of gratitude and feeling the world. Now the masculine has a complete appreciation for you, and so I feel like source, God, divine universe, again, however you, creator, however you resonate, is bringing that gratitude, like it's surrounding you right now, so that you come back to this appreciation and this gratitude. It truly is a gift. And sometimes you may think it's a curse because it just rips you from the inside out, but it truly is a blessing. And you're feeling the world right now. And feeling the world it's just this, I want to say the anxiety, the confusion, low vibration, but I think I feel like you're triggering each other to do this. And so also, I'm going to grab this, and it is turkey spirit, and that's animal spirit today. And it's like, give with gratitude and grace. And I feel like, how does this come out? Like, I don't have zero desire to manipulate any of this. And it is gratitude. So give with gratitude and grace. The spirit of gratitude is there. And I'm going to give you two messages to take, to give to your masculine. And I didn't do them, so I forgot to do them actually. So I'll just let them fall. And that's too many, so it'll be two. So I feel like gratitude is a very important message today. And I cannot believe this. I swear I do for my own entertainment. I can't believe how these cards come out. Like, it's just too much. Okay, so we are eternally blessed by a profound love, by a sacred union with a great source of light, whose love moves the earth and stars. And if you go down here, I believe the sacred union is there. So it's beautiful, and I love it so much. And be still, listen, feel, and just be. Have you forgotten what's truly important? When you pass from this world, all you take is your soul and the beautiful memories it holds. And that's the one thing. We always wrestle. I always say it's ego versus soul. Soul is eternal, and I feel like your love stems many, many lives. And how lucky are you, and how blessed are you to be able to find each other in this lifetime. So that's what I have for you, beautiful souls, today. Again, if any of this resonates, kindly hit the notification bell, like, subscribe, comment. Love to hear your comments. Have a beautiful day, folks.